It's the Jim Fannon Show. We've come to take your mind.
Am I still on?
I'm furious!
Ouch. I'm sorry about that. It's way too loud. Here we go. Jim Fannon Show. The topic is in the title. The links are in the show description. Welcome aboard. I am Jim Fannon. Ow. Nicely done, Jay Beatty and the crew. This should be called the episode that you cannot unsee. We got a lot for you. We're going to hit it. Starting with I'm gay for Gavin. Gavin McInnes is the funniest man on the planet. And if I was gay, I would be with him. Well, he's not gay. I'm just gay for Gavin, okay? Even if we were both gay, it wouldn't happen. But I can still fantasize. I'm gay for Gavin. Okay?
Speaking of women and their body parts, this is the weirdest, craziest ass I have ever seen in my life. I assume it's fake. But this is, 5'4". What's happening here?
Grind ass.
Help me out here. Look at that. Does a man want that?
No.
She's mentally ill.
And that's why I love my boy Gavin McInnes. Wasn't going to start the show with that. And probably the link in the show description will get me listen to some sort of community guideline strike. My channel is clean. Paul and Woodley. Tyron Woodley, Jake Paul. This may have been one of the weakest responses to getting dissed on camera ever recorded. This is an interesting edit. Can I go full screen? Perfect. It speaks for itself.
The softest
How many
thing
people in
from
your
this
neighborhood dressed like that? Tell
You're
me.
so tough.
How many people were bust down
Let me ask
Cuban
you a
links?
question. Since you're
Answer
so
my
gangster,
question.
Since you're so
I'm
gangster.
from Ferguson. I answer. How many people?
Since you're so gangster. Yeah. He is from Ferguson. Maybe you should have done your homework on him. Have you ever been to Ferguson? Don't fuck with Ferguson.
In your neighborhood dressed like you. How many rap videos have you watched?
Wait for
Exactly.
How many-
Mouth, culture. That's what I am. I lived it. Exactly.
How many-
Mouth. Exact. Exactly.
How many-
Mouth.
The cherry on top. Exactly. He leaves them absolutely slack-jawed and speechless. I appreciate a good smack running.
Is that a fair criticism, or do you think that the weight will actually be equal?
The way I see him, like he got a big booty. Like that's part of the reason I wanted to fight him. Because he's thick. Like he's super thick. I wanted to grip them cheeks low key when I first saw them.
See?
So he definitely walks around at 200.
You see what I'm talking about?
What?
That makes a lot of sense.
We're getting a little homo slagging here. It got carried away, but the first one was the shit. I mean, come on. What else we got?
Final word?
Can I grip them cheeks after this?
I can't even. You know what I want to say, but I'm smart. I'm smart. Pause.
Can I grip those cheeks after this? Oh, damn. I did not watch the fight live. I did watch it the next day. It wasn't all
The
that.
softest
How many
thing
people in
from
your
this
neighborhood dressed like that?
You're
Tell me.
so tough.
How many people were bust down
Let me ask
Cuban
you a
links?
question. Since you're
Answer
so
my
gangster,
question.
Since you're
There's more clips. The link is in the show description. Go hit it. My YouTube channel got canceled over a year ago. Okay. And I felt like this. I felt like doing a video like this. This is Copper Cab. Okay. Now, I'm not a big Copper Cab fan. He's on the Censored.tv network. But I'm not into his content. He's no AIU. Atheism is unstoppable, is nails. Absolute nails. Coppercap, not a huge fan, but he got banned from YouTube, terminated, like I did, over a year ago, and then he's crushed. I felt this way. I can't bring myself to do a video like this, but this is Coppercap, once terminated from YouTube. The snot running from the nose is a freebie. You're welcome.
YouTube has been something I've loved doing for my whole life. Please.
Imagine, well, not your whole life, but imagine being unable to do something you love doing your whole life.
Anybody that can help me get my channel back, I would appreciate it. I don't know why my channel has been terminated, but it's something I've worked on for the majority of my life.
Now, nobody wants to see a man suffer. And we certainly, I mean, how can you not feel for a guy, but you don't want to see a man crying and like out here. I get it. YouTube got back to him. They didn't get back to me. I tagged onto this bad boy too. Coppercap, we feel you. It worked. You're back on YouTube. Way to go. Oh, by the way, Censored.tv that's been paying you for a couple of years. I didn't know they paid. I'm going to have to get a job on that channel. The paywall, the payment system, the censorship, it's just too much work. You need a private server or you're done. And I'm just a little guy. So I need to get on with a guy like Gavin. Gavin, who do I have to blow to get on Censored.tv? Just tell me. Feeling for him. But it worked. He got his channel back. This is scary. Baka Bazi. We look the other way when our allies in Afghanistan molested boys. Pay attention as a sexual revolution seeks to enlist your children here in America. I don't want to go through the whole thing here because I like my channel and it's clean of copyright strikes and community guideline strikes. And I only need 650 more subs until I can start making money again on this channel. Get your friends to subscribe. I'm going to have to get a viral video up there or start ripping off Don Cherry's podcast before he actually releases it on YouTube and see if I can slag some new members. Florida restaurant doesn't want pro-Biden customers after U.S. troops killed in Kabul attack. It speaks for itself. The link is in the show description. There's the sign. If you voted for and continue to support and stand behind the worthless, inept, and corrupt administration currently inhabiting the White House that is complicit in the death of our servicemen and women in Afghanistan, please take your business elsewhere. God bless America, and God bless our soldiers. Clap, clap, clap. That's hard. And awesome. Libs of TikTok, this is part of the you can't unsee this part of the episode. We probably hit a couple of those already. You know, the protect women and children meme, mantra, whatever, that gets trotted out by people all over the place, including myself. Dude, what is this? This, I'm not scared, but this is scary. Let me see. She does not scare me. I'm not afraid of this person, this human being. What I am afraid of is her talking to our children. And I don't have children yet, but I can still be concerned for them. I'm not married, but I still concern myself with women's issues.
I am non-binary.
Oh, good.
I hope everyone
I'm glad you cleared that
knows
up.
that we need to protect the women and children has been used against marginalized people for most of human history.
Dude, you have a low-cut dress on, and you have not even shaved. Shave. What is it? Forget it.
These comments upset me because it's anti-trans, of course, but also it strikes me as...
You know, I haven't dated much in a long while. She looks kind of hot to me, but I don't want the hair on the chest. No, and I don't want any surprises when I get down there.
anti your own daughters.
I'm definitely going down for hate speech.
Anti-women. If you are a young person, if
you're
a daughter, if you are a woman,
hands.
Would you do me a favor? Please let all of the men in your life know that you can take care of yourself. Let them know you don't need protecting.
Look at that clavicle.
And that you especially don't want to protect.
I have a weakness for clavicles and necks. You know, what kind of man are you? Well, first, I'm all about the face. If the face doesn't register with me, there's nothing more going on. Then it's the chemical thing. If the face registers, but there's no chemical reaction when you're with that person, dead. I'm getting better at this. Now my mind blew up. I don't even. Where was I going with that? Forget it.
Actually, if it means erasing trans people from public life.
Oh my God! Look at the eyes. Wow, that's the Jeffrey Marsh. Oh, okay. I guess he's still a Jeffrey. Got it. All right. Well. There has been some talk of the Taliban, giving helicopter rides, for lack of a better description. Not sure where this person might be tethered from. The thought was that it was I don't know, maybe a noose, maybe he was hanging from. But the woke lefties came out to defend the Taliban somehow. Here's the clip. That is a Black Hawk being flown by the Taliban with a person hung from it. A person doesn't get hung. I'm pretty sure a person gets hanged. Things get hung. Isn't that how it works? I'm blackpilling today. I'm hopeless that we're going to come out of this, that anyone is going to wake up and see that vaccine passports and masking and unnecessarily taking a shot that doesn't protect you against getting or spreading what the shot is supposed to protect you from. I'm definitely getting a strike on this one. No, the Taliban did not just hang an interpreter from a U.S. helicopter. Well, thank you very little, Vice News. We don't expect more from Vice News. Also, I might be a bit confused on the different methods of hanging a man, but I don't think they normally let the guy hold onto the rope. Oh, you're brilliant. Why are so many Marines neo-Nazis? What the fuck are you? This is written by Ben McCuck. That's right, Ben McCuck. Can you imagine being named McCuck today? I don't have to say anything more. Pro-Antifa teacher brags about turning students into radicals in Project Veritas video. He's wearing an Antifa shirt in the video, and it's quite...
I have 180 days to turn them into revolutionaries.
How do you do that? How do you...
It's disturbing. This is who's in charge. And Project Veritas does some good work. These are the type of people that are in charge of our children. Don't forget that.
I have 180 days to turn them into revolutionaries.
How do you do that? How do you...
Scare the fuck out of them. Yeah. Sacramento organization that is under the banner of Antifa is very loosely organized, right? So like, yeah, when there is like right-wing rallies and stuff, then we'll create an opposition to that. Yeah.
Beautiful. Where would he go to?
Why do these grifters with double nose rings talk like a 12-year-old girl and and I'm like, and they were like, and we're so like, and I was like, and I'm like, and they're like, wow, it's like, gag me with the kitchen utensils.
Connect to some of these organizations, like
I post a calendar every week,
awesome.
and then so like and I do it for extra credit, so they get points for doing it. Like, and so that encourages them to do it. And I've had like students show up for like protests, community events, tabling, food distribution, all sorts of things. When they go, they take pictures, they write up a reflection. That's their extra credit. Like I have an Antifa flag on my wall, and a student complained about that, and he said it made him feel uncomfortable. Well, this is meant to make fascists feel uncomfortable, so if you feel uncomfortable, I don't really know what to tell you. Like, maybe you shouldn't be aligning with the values that this is antithetical to. So the Cultural Revolution in the 60s was fixing the problem that came about after the economic one. It ultimately failed, right? There was a lot of excesses. People were definitely shot in the streets that probably shouldn't have been.
Incredibly ugly behavior come out of this city. And you can see a couple of people over there that might be demonstrating that.
I have 180 days to turn them into revolutionaries.
How do you do that? How do you...
Scare the fuck out of them.
Meet Gabriel Gipe. He's a public school teacher paid for by taxpayer dollars at Intercom High School in Sacramento, California. Gipe, who teaches advanced placement government classes...
Okay, I just have to say something. I haven't watched this clip. I only watched like the first 10 seconds of it, just enough to make me completely outraged. But Intercom? Is that an appropriate and fitting school for this thing to be teaching at? Inderkum. I think I know where Inderkum.
Is not shy about his involvement in Antifa's local chapter. He even has an Antifa flag and a poster of Mao Zedong in his classroom.
So, it's like my wife and I have been political organizers. I've been organizing since I was 13.
Wow.
And I've been in a ton of different organizations, and I've been on the front lines, and I've taken a step back and gone back and forth, and my wife is the same way.
Is there a local Antifa or chapter?
Yes, yeah. The Sacramento organization that is under the banner of Antifa is very loosely organized, right? And we have no official member list, right?
Yeah.
So when there is right-wing rallies and stuff, then we'll create an opposition to that. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And Sacramento, as a city itself is incredibly diverse, but we're surrounded by a bunch of right-wing rednecks. And then the other really big organization in our area that, if you're looking to get involved, is NorCal Resist. NorCal Resist does direct outreach for undocumented folks. They help them with material support as well as legal aid and support with the help of National Lawyers Guild. So they work in tandem with each other. So that's why I do political efficacy events, because I want to get them out in the community. I want to get them familiar with organizations that are doing work, what type of work.
Okay, I can't expose you to much more of this. You get the idea. It's cringe. Super cringe. Veritas. Eric Spracklin. I don't know if he was breaking that story. Once you see Grindface, you cannot unsee Grindface. Grindface is oh my God, I'm sorry to do this to you. This animal. Oh my God, how disgusting must your life be if you're picking, rubbing your ass, and then smelling your fingers afterwards. Come on. Who hasn't done that, right? Come on. Who hasn't checked themselves to make sure they wiped well and then enjoyed it? Come on, you've done that a few times. When you're hurting, and you stick your finger down there in your anal bum, kind of rub it around, and then give her a little sniff. Come on. Who hasn't done that? Clearly, I'm just picking on her because... Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, the feed just went away. Oh, there's AOC. I love you. Marry me. I used to get response on this platform, but now it's just dead. Find me here at Team Niagara. It's my third channel. At Team Niagara is my old realtor account, and after at Jim Fannon got targeted by lefty wackos, and then at Jim Fannon Show got the same treatment, I'm over here. And I gained about 1,000 followers since I've been back. A few months now. Jody Wilson-Raybould is going hard. She's an independent now. She got feminized by the feminist. Patty Hiju. Jag Meat is talking a lot about integrity. Where is his? Voters need leaders they can trust, and that includes honesty. There's no comma in front of "and you loser." And no one trusts you. And Jagmeet Singh propped up your government to make sure that they were complicit in corruption for years. Have a little gratitude. Oh, the day we end it. It's a pandemic, but we laid off nurses. We're having an election. ICU capacity didn't expand. ICU operated at normal levels. Canadian and world population grew. Average age of death from the virus is 83. Sweden exists. immigration grew in Western nations. And I will not be broadcasting from this platform for much longer because of this. Find me here at fakebook.com/Jim Fannon. Coming up, I got one of my favorite TikTokers coming up Monday at noon. Monday at noon, EST. We're live right here. And Dan McTeague is Tuesday at noon right here. Please don't cancel him before he comes on the show. At Dan McTeague, he's the president of Canadians for Affordable Energy. He's a former MP from 93 to 11, and he's at Gas Price Wizard, at Gas Price Wizard on Twitter. Okay, that is it. We are 25 minutes in. That's a nice tight little episode, don't you think? I love you. I am